Hey Aquarius, this is Walker. How you doing? I think you're an Aquarius with water in your chart somewhere. So you're bright, unique, genius level creativity, your ability to transform and be flexible, constantly on the move. Oh, oh, I just tried to fall off. Are you falling off something? Did you? I don't know. Did someone fall off the wagon or something? Oh, I see some conflict here with a loved one. Just to dive right into it, I pulled some cards from your divine masculine, I pulled some from your divine feminine. You have both in you. I think whoever you are, if it's might be collective, might be specific, I'm not sure yet, but you're very dualistic almost. And you have a very bright light and kind of a dark shadow as well, which makes for a great creative person, performer, writer. Um, I want to say in the past there was a need for you to create some boundaries so that you could be in your creative space. And something about that didn't go to plan, or you self sabotaged in some way by feeling like you needed to be right, or feeling like you really needed the other person to get you. Like I said, this isn't for everyone. It could be a reversal, or your partner was that way with you, like trying to plead their case, and you're like, but it doesn't even matter. Something like that. Like, it doesn't even matter. But both of you feeling kind of squished, squashed. And if this isn't a love relationship, this is probably a family thing. I think it's like a mother or your mom, and this is your child. But um, your divine feminine is asking you to forgive this person, this mother, whether it's you forgiving yourself or just forgiving your mother. If it's the case where you've had a hard time with whatever mother in your life this is, there is advice from kind of the part inside of your heart that already knows everything. So this will resonate immediately when I say it. It's like there's always something about your mom that you didn't know or you didn't understand. It's like you really don't understand how much they've been through. This came up in the last reading. It's Leo, I think. Yeah, if they have Leo in their chart. So basically, there's a lot that they have saved you from. Just kind of like the horrors of this world almost. Like it's like almost like if you knew everything, you would just be kind and giving. So just like skip all this other conflict middle stuff and just be kind and giving. And if you're like, no way, this is over, that's you being kind and giving to yourself and really moving on. So the first scenario is basically a situation where I kind of see a couple or a family that really does want to stay together and work it out. Bottom line, you love each other. Maybe you just needed some time apart, and that's okay too. Or it doesn't have to be all or nothing. It could just be, um, I need a couple days myself here where I'm not bothered at all. This deck is all about complete silence. And the last few readings were all about you being in complete silence so that you can, not meditate to be a Zen master, but to be available and ready when your muses come in, so that you can transcribe that and bring it from the ether into the reality, which is whatever this is that you do, you're very good at it, and you don't really have the quiet time in the space to do that. but you have all this other stuff going on with your relationship, and at the same time it is telling you rest, yes, meditate, but also be kind and loving and forgiving. Be the bigger person to this other person. It's like, move on spiritually from a resentment that you have towards them right now. It's going to bring you balance. You're going to start seeing your ships coming in. It's like, I want you to imagine you've been, like, maybe back in the day when we didn't have cars or planes or anything like that. So if you wanted to go overseas, it took a really, really long time. Or some kind of a voyage where you had to be gone away from home for a very long time, and you've been at sea and it's been stormy and violent and scary and dark, and you didn't know if you were ever going to make it back home again. Okay, so that's what you've been going through, and it's saying keep going, because I see so many threes here that tells me that you're about to finally see results from your hard work, where you were almost ready to give up. It was like, no, do the right thing. Do the right thing in several ways, and I think you have, but that really does include getting some more silence in there. But your ships are about to come in, meaning you being on that ship, you're about to see shore. You're about to see the shore, and not just any shore. You recognize the trees, you recognize the smells. It's like back home again, like after being away from home for so long, I want to cry. You finally see that shore again. And that's going to give you that hope that's lacking here, that's going to motivate you to even get that quiet and to be the bigger person. Because your freedom, ooh, oh yeah. And don't be ambiguous. Don't be ambiguous. Be very upfront and open and authentic and wacky and zany and random and everything that you are. Don't hide who you are at all at this time, but also tap into that part of yourself that is a Zen master that's already there. It's like you don't have to try and start from chaos mind, which is point A, to get to Zen Master point Z. It's like you've already been there, you just need to tap into it. It's already in yourself. 2, forgive this feminine, this mother person, to call a truce. I think for some of you it is a relationship and you do want to work it out, because this is funny. For some of you, like, I don't know who this is for, but you have like bedroom eyes or something, whoever your person is. It's like, you know, that there's a certain way that you can kind of like look at them and they just melt. Like they're just defenseless against you, these like very sexy, alluring kind of beautiful eyes, you know, that a lot of most people don't see that side of you or see that in you. It's like, it's just for this person, you know, kind of sort of thing. But um something tells me here that if you were to just go give them those eyes, they would melt, and in a second you would realize that it's not so serious. If you thought it was over, like if they melt and you feel warm towards that, that's the first scenario. The second scenario is it is over and you need to stop giving them those eyes, knowing what it does to them. If you really need it to be over, you need to stop playing like cute. Like, don't be cute. Don't be doing that. You know the power that you have with that is what I'm hearing. So whoever you have this very alluring kind of look that, I mean, you can really fix this if you want to, if you're worried about that. For those who are moving away, yeah, no more bedroom eyes. Here, but a truce needs to be made. You need to really, you should be getting along if you're in a relationship. The family could be getting along. It's just going to take you to first say, I need my space here and here, but I'm working on this. And doing that while in a loving, forgiving, higher road manner is going to make all the difference in the world. And don't stop because you're about to see physical, actual, tangible results from what you've started. Money starting to come in, followers starting to come in, um, good reviews if you sell stuff on Etsy, anything like that, where you are starting to kind of give up, that's going to show you that you're on the right track and you're going to know. So be honest and fair. Be a trustworthy person, someone that is dependable. Be peaceful. Choose peace. You know, you're not going to wake up and choose violence at all, ever, never, no more in this scenario, because you need to be ready. You're about to feel like you're home again after feeling lost and alone. You're not lost and alone. You have people around you that love you and support you. And you're about to see shore. Trees that you love and recognize, smells that make you know that you're going to be okay and that everything's going to be okay. All right, Aquarius? Ooh. All right, I'm going to leave it there. I'm Walker. This is Dance Walker Tarot. If you feel like commenting, anything resonated, go ahead and comment below. Like this video if you liked it. Share if you know someone that could benefit. And Aquarius, you're very loving. You have a lot of peace already into you. In you. Just, you need some actual physical quiet, actual silence. Somehow make it happen. You can do anything you want when you try. So your homework assignment is to get some silence. However, if you live in the city, go to one of those dang float tanks. I don't know. Silence. Aquarius, you got this. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.